Hi everyone. So for today's session, we're gonna discuss the power of qualitative research. So in our previous video, we have discussed already what is qualitative research. Now let us see what is the power of this type of research. Okay. So again, qualitative research is a powerful tool that allows us to delve deeper into the human experience, uncovering valuable insights and informing crucial decisions across various fields. Okay? So, let us see kung paano nakatutulong ang qualitative research sa scientific community. Okay, so of course, understanding human behavior, that is number one. And under that, we have four. Okay, so number one, unveiling emotions. Qualitative methods like interviews and focus groups enable us to understand the underlying emotions and motivations driving people's actions. Okay? So, through this research, again, nakikita natin kung ano yung nararamdaman ng mga participants natin on a particular phenomena na kanilang kinakaharap. Okay? So, we can see the emotion, no? Mga nararamdaman nila bilang isang participant natin. Because we want to know what really is the experience. So that is number one. Let's proceed with number two, exploring beliefs. Through observation and analysis of language, we can uncover hidden beliefs and values that shape individual and collective behaviors. Okay, so we explore beliefs. No, of course, as human, we have different beliefs. No, this particular culture, and then another culture. All of us have different beliefs. Okay, so through research, no, we can explore the various beliefs that we people have. Next, we have analyzing experiences. By exploring lived experiences, we gain insights into the complexities of human behavior in different contexts. Okay? So, ayun nga po, na-analyze natin yung experiences. So, just for instance, no, kung pupunta ka sa ibang lugar and you want them to observe, para ma-observe mo sila, kailangan mamuhay ka rin kasama nila. Matulog ka with them, no? So that is ethnography research. You eat with them, so that's it. No? And of course, for the last one, we have building empathy. Qualitative research helps us develop empathy for diverse perspectives, fostering understanding and bridging gaps. Okay, so we could build empathy using this type of research to develop empathy in the diverse perspectives. So, gaya nga ng sabi ko, we have various perspectives. No? Meron tayong iba't ibang stand sa ating mga paniniwala. Okay, let's proceed with the next slide. Okay, for exploring lived experiences, we have here 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's start with number 1, collecting data. Qualitative researchers gather data through various methods, including interviews, observations, and document analysis. Okay, so we know that. So that's common, We do interviews to gather our data. ano? And again, for qualitative, we use observations and document analysis. Depende sa case ng study natin. And for number two, we analyze the data. Of course, for us to have a good study, we need, we really have to follow this analyzing data. It is meticulously examined to identify themes, patterns, and insights that emerge from lived experiences. Okay? So talagang meticuloso ito, Parang pag-find ng isang bagay na magkakamukha, no? So that's what we call patterns, no? Themes, no? You will be able to create themes based on the answers of your respondents. Alright? And for number three, interpreting findings. Findings are interpreted in the context of the research question, providing a deeper understanding of human experiences. Okay, so that is interpreting findings. All right, now let's uncover insights in the science. Okay, so again, we have three here. We have user needs for number one, usability testing, number two, design iteration for the last one. Okay, let's have user needs. Understanding user needs is crucial for creating effective designs. Qualitative methods helps us delve into user motivations, challenges, and preferences. Okay, so that is user needs, ano? And we have usability testing. Qualitative research is invaluable for conducting usability testing, where observations and user feedback provide insight for improving design. Of course, if you are launching a new product, you need to test that product. And here, qualitative research comes in. So, through the observations of that particular respondents of yours, so you would be able to gain feedback, na maaari mo i-apply sa product na ilo-launch mo. Before you launch it to the whole crowd, maganda na i-test mo muna to a certain number of people. Next, design iteration. Qualitative insights inform design iterations, ensuring that products are user-centered and meet user needs effectively. Okay? So of course, in that insights design iterations is really the key, for the user-centeredness, to meet their what? Expectations, of course. Kaya nga tayo naghahanap ng research para malaman natin ano ba ang kagustuhan ng mga tao ito, of our target participants, right? So that is the really important things, to acknowledge. Next, we have qualitative research in marketing. Ayan, maganda yan, ano? So we really use this in marketing. So number one, market research. Okay, so qualitative research helps understand consumer perceptions, preferences, and motivations, guiding marketing strategies. No? So of course, before you launch a product, you have to conduct first a market research. Sino ba dapat ang market mo? Sino ang target mo? No? Because if you don't have target in mind, if you don't have market in mind, then what's the purpose of selling that thing? No? Of course, you should have a market in your mind already before you launch your product. Okay. Next, we have brand positioning. Qualitative insights inform brand positioning, ensuring that brands resonate with their target audiences. Okay? So, mahalaga na mayroon kang tinatawag na brand. Ayan. Just for instance, ang BDO. What is their brand color? So, they use blue. For BPI, they use red. No? So, it depends. Because through the help of branding, mas makikilala ka ng tao. Kapag nakita nila yung kulay mo, this is BPI. This is BDO. This is Landbank. Okay? So, that's what we call branding. Okay? Next, product development. Qualitative research helps identify consumer needs and preferences, driving product development decisions. Of course, before you create your product, before you develop those products, you have to conduct research first. You look for your competitors, what are their products na ino-offer na in the market? What will you change, para mas maging maganda yung product mo compare to them. Okay? Next, we have marketing campaigns. Qualitative research helps create effective marketing campaigns that connect with target audiences and drive engagement. Okay? So, yan, yung marketing campaigns natin na yan, matutulong yan. No? Malaki ang maitutulong yan, no? Para sa paglago ng iyong business. Okay? So, that is why it is really helpful that you conduct first a research. Okay, so the role of qualitative research in policy making. So meron ding role ang qualitative research. Ano? So first we have for public opinion. Qualitative research helps understand public sentiment and attitudes towards proposed policies. No? Sa qualitative research natin, nakatutulong ito para mapagbigay ng opinion. No? Para mas mapaayos ang isang policy na meron ka sa isang organisasyon. Okay? So dapat you involve all the stakeholders, the public, in creating your policy. They should be aware on the policy that you are creating because kayo-kayo magbe-benefit kayo in that policy. Next, policy evaluation. Qualitative methods assess the impact of policies, gathering insights from those affected by them. Okay? So of course, no, we evaluate our policy, we look into it, effective pa ba ito, nagse-serve pa ba ito ng purpose niya kung bakit siya nandito. Of course, we really need to do that. No? Kasi there are times na ang policy natin ay outdated na. And therefore, we really need to change that. And of course, we have policy formulation. Qualitative research helps identify potential unintended consequences and refine policies for greater effectiveness. Of course, we really need to conduct a research, a well-research for us to create a great policy. Ano? Kasi merong mga policy dyan na may malang eh. No? Alam mong hindi pinag-isipan, hindi ginawa ng research. Okay? So, information is already a pinch of ano, accessible na siya on internet. No? So that's why it is really easy now to do that. Okay? How about in healthcare? So here are the approaches in healthcare. So number one, patient experiences. Qualitative methods help healthcare professionals understand patients' experiences, perspectives, and needs. Ano? So through this qualitative research na uunawaan yan ng mga healthcare practitioners natin, ng mga doctors natin, healthcare professionals natin. Ano? So those benefits of this qualitative research is really paramount, no? Not just in our society but to the whole world. Next, healthcare quality. Qualitative research helps assess the quality of care, identifying areas for improvement, and enhancing patient satisfaction. Of course, ano, gusto natin na maayos yung ibinibigay natin na kalidad sa ating community. That is why, ayan, we really need to conduct a qualitative research. Okay? And health education, qualitative methods are used to develop effective health education materials that resonate with target audience. No? So, mahalaga yan. Health education. No? Para maiwasan natin yung mga taon nagse-self-medicate. No? Mali po yan. Huwag po tayo nagse-self-medicate. No? Mas lalo pang lumala ang ating kondisyon. Alright, for the conclusion, embracing the qualitative advantage. Okay? Qualitative research offers a unique lens through which we can better understand the complexities of human behavior, inform strategic decisions, and drive positive change across various fields. Okay? So, let us embrace this qualitative advantage. No? Kasi maganda eh. Maganda yung opportunity, no? To discover new ideas, no? The phenomena, the experiences of the people, no? So, let us make use of this para makatulong tayo sa pagpapaunlad pa ng ating bansang Pilipinas. Because tayo-tayo lang din na magtutulungan, no? We want our country to become a great nation, no? O kung ano, better nation muna. So, for us to do that, no? Hand in hand dapat magtulungan tayo. Alright? I hope that you have learned a lot in this video, no? So please do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell para updated ka sa mga videos na i-release ko pa. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.